I'm tired of my camera falling, so I'm not going to. Who is texting me? Hello. Whaley Hood, how are you doing? Oh, wow, cool. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, cool. I'm losing my mind. I have recorded this so many times today. I've recorded me actually doing this look. I've recorded my honest opinions about everything. And so much has gone wrong. I spilled coffee everywhere. My camera's fallen 3 times. The audio didn't record for a large section of it. Like, I literally had over 30 minutes of content in the first take, and 16 of it didn't record. Recorded the second time, the camera stopped recording halfway through because I was out of storage. So it's been a bit of a thing. I don't know if Anastasia herself is trying to tell me not to make this video. I don't know if God herself is trying to tell me to stop making this video. I don't know if Viola Davis is like, don't do this to yourself. Let's be realistic, she's pretty close to God. But this is my review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills brand. Not only their makeup, but also the website and the shipping. So if you're interested to watch any of this, you know, just stay here because I'm not going anywhere and we can hang out. We can talk about stuff. You know, maybe boys or have a sleepover, you know, something fun. But without further ado, here we go. So the first thing I want to talk about is the first thing that anyone sees, which is the website, which is, I think, AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com. I have to sneeze, I swear to God. It's gone. No? Yep, no, it's gone. Okay, anyways, so the website. So, I have a few of her products. Like, I have the Subculture palette, Sun Dipped Glow Kit, I have the cream contour, I have lipsticks, I have most of it. So she had a sale, and I was like, oh, well, this would be the perfect time for me to do a review, you know, buy a couple different things and review them. So I bought 2 of the lipsticks. I'm wearing the shade Griffin, and I also bought Dusty Mauve, which there'll be a clip later where I compare Dusty Mauve to 2 of the Jeffree Star lipsticks because they are so similar. But I bought those, and I also bought in my Z palette these 4 shades. I also got this one as well. So going to the website, and most websites are broken down by, like, you know, face, lips, eyes, whatever. Hers was like bestsellers, tools, makeup. So you click on makeup and then it gives you those options. So I go to eyes, and I think single shadows were the 4th or 3rd option down. So the thing that I don't like about the way that this was set up is that when you first click on single shadows, well, first of all, the option is add to cart before you actually even click to see what shadows there are. It just shows single shadow, and then you can click add to cart. I think that's weird because you don't know what you're adding to your cart if you haven't picked out a shadow yet. Whatever. So I clicked on the shadow picture. It pulled it up to, you know, all the shadows that were there or whatever. It didn't, at least when I was looking at it, it wasn't really clear about, like, what the finish was. Like, some of them said matte or some of them said shimmer, but a lot of the pictures looked like shimmers because there was, like, white flecks on the picture. And I thought, you know, well, maybe it's just my phone or something like that, but I ordered it the same time that 3 or 4 other people did, and I asked them, and they said they saw the same thing. So I thought that that was odd. Also, the colors are not what you get. Like, for instance, it said that this was a cool-toned orange. Girl, in what world is that a cool-toned orange? This looks brown. When you swatch it, it's brown. It's not cool-toned orange. It's a orangey brown, but not cool-toned orange. Another shade, all these shades were not what I expected, honestly. This shade on the website was a lot darker and a lot more warm. It's a little more cool in real life, and this shade was a lot more warm, and this shade was a lot more fair. I know it looks super fair compared to these dark shades, but when you put it on your lid, it's not like a skin tone or anything like that. It's definitely a lot more warm than you would think. So that's the first problem I had. The second problem I had is that Those were $5 each if you bought 4. So I planned on buying 8. And after I bought the first 4, those were all $5. It was wavy gravy. But the next set of 4 were not. They were all $12. I'm not sure why that was. To me, it makes sense if you buy them in groups of 4. The next group would be marked down to $5 each as well. However, that's not the case. So I only got the 4 because I was like, that's sketchy. I'm not doing that. Whatever. So then I went to the lipsticks because these are what really caught my eye about the sale, is that her bullet lipsticks were $5. So I originally wanted to get the shade Insomniac, Griffin, Dusty Mauve, and another one that starts with a B that's like a brownish color. And let me tell you, she said her lipsticks were $5. Not all of them, though. So Insomniac wasn't, and neither was the one that started with a B. Now, a girl that I'm friends with on Snapchat had posted about the sale. That's how I knew about it. She got Insomniac and the dark blue color. Both of those for her were $5, but for me, it was still the original price. I thought that was wild. I was like, that's sketchy. I don't like that. But okay. So I only got these ones. So I ended up spending $36 with shipping. And I was like, $6 for shipping isn't bad because she actually had it marked down. Now, something that I really did like about this website is most websites you spend $50 or $75 or whatever like that, you get free shipping. Hers was only $25. I think that's amazing. I think that more makeup websites should do that. I feel like it's super affordable for people, and I think that it's amazing that she did that. I love that. That was probably my favorite thing out of all of them besides the actual products themselves. So, that was the website. Now let's talk about the shipping aspect of it all. The shipping aspect of it all was shit. So she sends you a link to a tracking page that's on her website. I'm fine with that. But then she has another tracking link. Well, it's a tracking number for FedEx. When you type that number into FedEx's package tracker, whatever search bar thing, it doesn't work. It says that it is a telephone number, which obviously not. If the first 3 are like ABH, that's obviously not a telephone number, at least not one that I know. So I was like, that's kind of sketchy. I didn't like that because I was like, don't give me the option, then take the option away, or like make the option not work. I'm not about that. So then this is the part that probably ruined the experience for me the most. So my package came in this box right here. Just a standard box, whatever. I'm going to compare this to the shipping of Jeffree Star Cosmetics because that is such an amazing shipping process. So normally with Jeffree, you get all the sides of the box taped. This one did not come that way. As you can see, the tape is here and here, but not at all along there. So I was like, okay, that's really not that big of a deal. Here's the big deal. So most places that I've shopped with, including Jeffree Star, is when you get your products, you open the box, there's tissue paper on top, you pull that tissue paper back, and all of your products are individually wrapped. Or like the lipsticks will be like grouped together and wrapped, and then like your single shadows or your shadow palette will be wrapped too. Normally the way they do it is bubble wrapping and then tissue paper. This is where it gets interesting. So it did come with a layer of tissue paper. I lift that up, and inside are my products just thrown in there. No wrapping on them or anything, nothing like that of the sorts. I opened it and literally it actually looked like that. Like they were just tossed in there. I did not like that. I thought that that was super unprofessional. I was thinking, oh my god, my shadows are probably broken. If they are, I'm literally going to come from I'm going to go for Anastasia herself. Like we're about to duke it out in the streets, catch me outside. And I was like, wow, that's kind of not cool, especially because you're such a big name brand. So I didn't like that at all. So the website was, for me, the shipping was a heck no for me. Like, suck my ass. Honestly, whoever did that shipping, you suck. But the products themselves were amazing. Besides the fact that the shadows weren't exactly what I thought they were, it was still amazing products. Super blendable, super pigmented. I loved them. So let's get into the products all individually. Which is the lipsticks that I got. So I got Dusty Mauve, which is right there, Griffin. And then the dark red shade is the shade Sad Girl. And then the shade Craft. So overall, I really love this formula. I think it's super nice, really light, breathable. The formula is a little shoddy for me just because I have tried some of their lipsticks in the past, like the shade Potion. It was very tacky, really sticky, and kind of streaky. I don't know if it was just that color or what, but these liquid lipsticks are two of my favorite colors that I have right now. The Sad Girl is kind of like a reflective maroon, and then Craft. In this lighting, it's really pulling up dark, but it's this beautiful berry color. I used it to do like a Valentine's Day look the other day on a client, and they loved it, and I loved it, and it was bomb.com. So we have the shade Dusty Mauve right there, and next to it is the shade Sagittarius, which is by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I think these colors are super similar, definitely right up my alley. That's actually what made me buy Dusty Mauve, is because I love shades like Scorpio, which is on the end, and Sagittarius, and this just seemed like a good middle street for them. I love these liquid and bullet lipsticks. I'm going to quickly cover this because this video is going a little longer than I wanted to, not as long as the original takes, because I did have 30 minutes of content or whatever. So, for my look today, I'm just going to quickly go through. I used Soft Peach on my lid, and then I went in with my crease with, this is the shade Fawn, and then darkened my outer with Hot Chocolate. These shadows are super blendable, super nice. I really like them, and I can't wait to work with them in the future. Now moving on to the Subculture palette, I used the shade Destiny all over my lid and darkened my crease a little bit with Fudge and used Electric as a inner corner highlight. I don't know why this palette gets such bad reviews. I think it's such a beautiful palette. The colors are amazing, and if you have the training or at least know how to work with pigments versus shadows, this palette should not give you any problems at all. Love it, think that it's great. Definitely want to use it more often. It's not one that I really reach for, but I think that it's one that I should reach for. These are some of my favorite highlighters ever. I love the fact that she gives you the option to remove them if you want to put them in a Z palette. I use these two almost every single day, and I love using these two to do halo eyes or whatever. I think that they're so good. So, let's move on to the last product from them. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in Fair, because I'm a pale ass hoe. Now, this is not hitting a good look. This is not good at all. This shade's supposed to be a shimmer, like highlighty kind of cream, whatever. It sucks. Would not recommend it. These two are okay. I do like this one for underneath my eyes to brighten it a little bit, but this is a no. So as you can see, I've swatched and tried to use all of them. They will pick up your foundation. So if you're not really used to working with creams or whatever, I don't recommend this, just because this is, I feel like, is not a good experience for someone first working with creams, just because they drag your foundation, they're kind of patchy in color. I don't know, but I was not impressed with this at all. So those are my honest thoughts, my honest opinions, not only on the makeup, but on the brand and their shipping and everything like that. Honestly, Anastasia Beverly Hills is a good brand for the quality of their makeup. However, I probably would never again order from their website or ask someone to order from their website for like a gift or something from me. I would either buy it from my store, or honestly, you can get some of their stuff from TJ Maxx sometimes. I probably would just get it from there. It's a lot cheaper, and if you know that your products haven't been tampered with, like if you like really look and check to make sure everything's good, it'd be a good place to get them from. I do recommend that you get them from a Sephora or Ulta though. But honestly, the website, the shipping, not hitting a good lick. The products themselves, bomb.com. Anastasia Beverly Hills, out of 1 out of 10 in my book, you get probably a 6. And the only thing that got you that 6 was the actual quality of your items and the fact that you do have such fair shipping, and when you have sales, you do mark the shipping down. That's the only thing that really saved you in my book. I do think that the products are amazing. However, the brand is